Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Boise State Broncos will take over.
So Boise State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to...
Here he goes. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Madsen. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Penn State's offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Aller. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Manson. The ball is caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They're going to run it here. He's in the clear. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Penn State. They connect for 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Penn State 7, Boise State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the ground, it's Sharon. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Snags the quick throw. Breaks into the clear. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the Broncos pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Sharon. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The sure hands. It's Singleton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage? Here he goes. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Aller. Throws it to the right, and it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Boise State, 3.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score. Penn State, 14. Boise State, 3.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13.
1st and 10.
They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Second down.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Ball handed off. He's in the clear. He can't stop him. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Madsen. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's now third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Pena. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And now, it's 4th down.
And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Sherrod.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great cut. They whiff on him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receivers anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They hand it off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Bringing pressure. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll ride the back again here. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to pass. It's Aller. This pass is on target. Caught. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. A play action, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Sherrod. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over him.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all, and the result is a loss of yardage.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Broncos will have to kick this away. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the run, it's Singleton. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Gets some space around the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Allen. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Using his legs, it's Singleton. And just a short gain this time, we're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Reynolds. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. Movement here from the tight end. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Caught over the middle, it's Hudson. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Penn State 34, Boise State 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Sherrod. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
At the 21-yard line. Third down coming up.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the first down. He shreds the tackle. That's enough to move the sticks and give them the first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. To the air, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Pena. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Penn State 41, Boise State.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Back. It's Madsen. Caught behind the line. It's Sherrod. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
The Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Aller. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Sherrod. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back to throw. It's Madsen. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Tailback takes the handoff again. Runs through the defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback keeps the football. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. To throw, it's Madsen. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make...
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Broncos pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On the run, it's Gaines. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
On the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It's now
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Boise State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
on for the extra point.
And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. Penn State 41, Boise State 10.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
First and 10.
Keeping it on the ground here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense. The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Breaks into the clear. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The tackle is made at the 50. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Aller. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Here's the second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Back to pass. It's Madsen. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of his defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
And the Broncos will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Using his legs, it's Allen. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That moves the football to the 27, the first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution. They put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Penn State 48, Boise State 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
The Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Try and muscle for the first down. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Aller. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State!
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Penn State 55.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to pass. It's Madsen. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
Tonight's final score, Penn State 55, Boise State 10.